I've had some big convictions about my channel and my kind of status in the Lego community currently that I really want to talk to you about. And this video, I've been wanting to make it for a long time, but I just really haven't had the courage to do it. And I think that's because I don't crave change. I would love for things to always remain the same. And you guys have really appreciated that I've been, consistent in my, I guess, style of videos that I've been doing for a while, and you guys have craved a very specific like kind of content that I've been making. And although I enjoy the fact that you are having fun from it, I don't think I am enjoying it as much as I could, and I feel like I'm losing some authenticity with the current content that I'm making. It's really hard to stay authentic and really be myself when I'm making highly produced videos. The only person that I really know is actually good at that is Ryan Trahan, because he has a team. He has a team doing every single aspect of the process. I'm one person, so I can't really do that as well as a whole team can. So it's really draining for me to make the type of videos that I'm currently making on this channel, which is like the highly produced videos. So that's not the only thing that I'm going to talk about in this video. There's like a lot of reasons for, there's a lot of reasons for the changes that are going to happen. And the first thing is, you probably have always known that my upload schedule has been really bad. It's sometimes he uploads once a month. Sometimes he uploads once every 3 months. Sometimes even every 4 or 5 months. And that used to be because of laziness. Okay, I'm going to be completely honest. It used to be because, I didn't want to put the effort into stuff. I just wanted to reap all the benefits without actually doing anything. I think that's pretty relatable, but it's a pretty toxic habit that really needs to be removed from a lot of our lives, and I'm trying to remove that from my life, and I've seen a lot of benefits from that. Now, the reason I'm not uploading is not because I'm lazy anymore. Sometimes it is, but not really. That's not the main thing anymore. It's usually because I'm very busy now, and I have different priorities too. I'm starting to shift away from YouTube because I feel like I've been idolizing it. And there's a spiritual aspect to that as well. In the comments, if you want to ask me about that, I might be able to just be more authentic with my answer there. But I also I thought when I was first considering making this video, I thought that I was losing my passion for Lego, which was a really weird thing because all my videos revolve around Lego. I'm a Lego YouTuber. I have to like Lego, right? But I guess I didn't really realize that I was prioritizing the wrong things. I was prioritizing buying new sets. I was prioritizing, I gotta buy this because it's a good deal. I gotta do this because everyone else is doing it. When really, I guess the basics of it is I don't really enjoy like the models as much as the minifigures. But also on top of that, I want my collection to be more practical as well. And I didn't really realize that until I really started to process my just my opinion on things, because I think it's so easy for all of us to just fall into I want to do this because this YouTuber does this and is doing this. That's not really a healthy mindset. And I fell into that mindset because I was like, everyone else is doing this. That must be a good thing. No, it's not usually the case, actually. Usually that's a bad thing if it's the Lego community, because all of like the YouTubers that you watch, all the people that you see online that are like flexing things, they are flexing the most expensive things, the things that are the hardest to do, that make you the least unstable or the least stable. If you like try to like achieve the same thing. Like, for example, army building. That's the easiest one. People want a large army. Why? Because everyone else seems to have a large army. It's really like the 0.001% who get like hundreds of thousands or millions of views on YouTube that are just like, here's my army, and then everyone's like, oh, everyone's army looks, no, not everyone's army looks like that. I just started to realize, like, I need to really factor in, what do I prioritize? And a lot of what I prioritize now is a smaller collection that isn't just smaller, maybe a more condensed collection that maybe still has high value. Not that it matters, because, I mean, you shouldn't be collecting for to get money off of your collection, but I still do want to, I guess, like, invest into my channel, into my videos, to do make videos that I like doing. Like, that's what another thing that I feel like I didn't really understand about myself until I really processed it, is I don't really collect for, oh, this looks cool. I collect for, what kind of project can I do with this? And I feel like that's such a lost art in the Lego community, is people who just, they collect because they want to create with it. Now it's, I collect because I want to make money off of this, or I collect this because I want to be like everyone else. There's probably a bunch of other things too, that a bunch of other reasons why people collect what they collect. But I highly encourage you, heavily encourage you, even if it causes you to think, you know what, I maybe I don't like Lego anymore. I want you to think, why am I collecting? Why am I doing this? So that you can understand yourself more. I want you to understand why you are doing what you're doing, and then evaluating, is it healthy as well? Like, does it all come down to, oh, I want to make more money? Well, then I would heavily consider, well, what are the other options for that? Because I don't think it's healthy for you or the people around you to, for you to be collecting just to make money. Like, that's, I think, a common problem in the Lego community, that it's not only destructive for the people around you, like, even if you don't care about the people around you for some reason, it's destructive to yourself too. Because if you want to make money, there's a lot more fun ways to do that, and also a lot more time efficient ways to do it as well. I know a lot of people in the community who are running their small businesses that, if it wasn't fun for them to do, it would be like, it would not be worth it for them to do that. It would not be worth it for them to just like, I'm gonna go to Walmart and buy a bunch of Lego clearance, and then I'm gonna spend a lot of time like parting out that set and putting it on Bricklink and waiting for people to like, and then I'm taking up all this space in my room with my massive Lego collection that I'm trying to sell, and it's very inconvenient if you don't enjoy it. And that also translates to YouTube as well. A lot of people do YouTube for the views, and I fell into that category as well, because after a while of just discovering more about YouTube, I didn't realize it at the time, but I transitioned from, I like to do this, to, I'm going to do this for the views because it's most optimal, because this is going to be the most beneficial financially and view wise. So that was causing me to make videos that I didn't really enjoy making. And you guys really enjoyed them, but I wasn't able to provide those videos consistently because it's not what I wanted. So not only was I losing out, you guys were losing out too, because you were lured into a fake version of me that looked like he was enjoying making videos, but he really wasn't. And you were expecting me to, keep uploading, but I wasn't, because I wasn't creating. So it was destructive for me. It was destructive for you guys. And I want to be transparent about that. And a lot of the reason for that was perfectionism. And I think that's a big term. I should probably define it. And that's when you try to make everything perfect, right? We are human. We cannot do that. We cannot make everything perfect. And it's so hard to just accept the fact that, yeah, I can leave this project where it's at and I don't have to refine it anymore. I just have to post it. Or even just for me, it would be, I need to make smaller projects because my videos have been taking up a lot of time. Let me show you an example, right? So this video right here, this is my timeline for the current video that I'm working on. This up here, 22, that is 22 hours. That represents 22 hours of footage. All of this footage I have to sift through and edit. That is the definition of perfectionism. If I am forcing myself to edit 22 hours of footage for every video, something is wrong with me. Okay, I need to change that. I can't be doing that to myself. So that is why I want to make more authentic content that is easier to produce for this channel. And I also want to explore maybe even outside of the LEGO community as well, to just discover more ways to make content and more ways to just explore. I just want to explore and bring new things to the community. Maybe even develop a new style. I don't even know what's going to come out of this. I don't know if I'm going to make my own my own unique style again in the community, because I guess some of you guys would argue that I'm not like too hyper edited. I mix in a little authenticity. I would argue that I haven't mixed in enough authenticity, but I want to go more toward just being myself, being authentic. And I guess another sub point as well, is streams. I don't really know what's going to happen with my streams, because I've been pretty inconsistent with my streams too. Let me see if I can pull that up on YouTube as well, because we've got, yeah, the streaming schedule has been a bit inconsistent lately. It's been like sometimes every other week. It's been sometimes every week. I don't know, man. I feel like I need to develop more passion towards streaming as well. And I don't know if I need to take a break or not. That will be, I don't know. I don't have a plan for that, to be honest. Okay. But I guess another thing, I don't have a way to transition to this. Another thing that I've been wanting to do for authenticity's sake is make a new profile picture. Because I've had this one for I don't even know how long, like 5 years, man. And I kind of want to make one that's just my face, to show this transition from the same old, like me doing stuff for the views, to me being authentic, and I maybe not even just caring as much about the views anymore. Like I want to make, I don't want to say I want to make content that's not engaging anymore and that you guys don't care about, but I want to make things that I actually will enjoy the process of doing, and that's going to be the difference. So I guess I don't know if I'm titling this video might leave the LEGO community or not, but I was considering it. But now I'm realizing maybe I just need to transition to this new style to make it more organic. And I do love all the people in the LEGO community. I love you guys so much, and I don't want to leave you guys. So I'm just, I guess, just to expect you for this transition in content. I'm gonna kind of just maybe make more spontaneous videos that I just feel like making at the time, that are gonna be more organic, more real, that I think a lot of you guys have been craving lately. I think a lot of people in the community have been craving that, because there's been a lack of that. Anyway, I think that's all I got. Just thought I'd lay that out for you, and just let me know in the comments if you have any questions. I don't know. It's all up in the air what I'm about to do, but I think it's going to be good. Stay positive and have a great day.